Oh. I always worry about my friends.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
I don't know why I said it like that, but we're gonna ignore that fact, okay?
Friendship, right, guys?
Friendship!
Friendship.
I always worry about my friends. I hate everything. I'm leaving.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Hi, everybody.
Big sigh.
How's
Was
everyone
that your
doing today?
indication?
Tea Talk is back at it again for another Changeling video. Welcome back. How's everyone doing?
Hello.
I'm tired.
We're all tired, but it makes it great because we
You can just hear the sleep
craziness.
deprivation in our voices.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Everybody, like, are you guys
Hey.
even enjoying doing this? Yeah.
Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys enjoy your stay.
Enjoy your
Don't forget
stay.
to like and subscribe
I
and
don't
share
know.
the video with
What?
your friends.
I don't know.
Okay,
Ah,
we're back with another Changeling. We're still on William's route. With that,
yeah.
let's go back to school. We're back at school.
Oh yes.
Oh, I totally forgot any character I played.
I know that I
You're
was
Madison,
me.
Madison.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I forgot
Shocking, I
that,
know.
that'd be a lot. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
No, actually, I need 5 more hours to get ready for this.
No.
All
We're
right.
just-
See y'all at midnight.
No.
No, actually, I need you to sit here and stare at the lines to really get them down before.
Okay.
Oh my word.
Okay, you can do it.
I was kidding.
Shushed me.
Okay.
I'm dying.
Beyond lunch, my course load was pretty light, and the first class I had was art. It was also the only other class I had with William, which made an opportunity to give his folder back.
I don't know why, but starting this route, just this episode with just beyond lunch, really just really threw me, guys.
Yeah.
It's lunchtime.
It's fine,
Y'all.
I'm fine.
Nom
Num nums.
nom. Nom nom
I
nom
wish
nom
I
nom.
had some num-nums. I'm actually kind of hungry. Okay, when I reached
have
the
some
class
nums.
on the 3rd floor, I immediately spotted his familiar figure sitting in the back, or at the back in his usual seat.
Guys, I know this is completely off topic, but while we were mentioning food, I really want pumpkin pie now. I have some in the fridge. I really want
Okay.
it.
I have no pie.
I don't have pie either, but pumpkin pie.
I just really want. I like it and I want it.
What's your favorite kind of pie?
Pumpkin pie.
Pecan. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, pecan.
Apple. I'm basic like
I was
that.
about I didn't want to be rude, but I was holding back. So
It was
bad.
the pause that happened after it.
Love that.
Sorry, this is a fairly random
Like,
discussion of pie.
Berries is good. Yeah, anyway.
Alright.
It looked like he was already doing warm-up sketches. I was just so glad he hadn't gone home early. William!
Sorry.
Shout William.
With the NPC, with the look on his face, and
Pure
William!
terror. Pure terror. This man is scared for his life.
He's like, oh god, she's back.
I think I got the giggles. Okay. Ignoring the look on his face when he looked up, I headed
Ah!
Are you okay?
I headed over to him.
I'm sorry, I dropped my phone.
Oh.
There were other students looking my way, but I ignored them too. None of their dang big. I can't even speak, guys. I think I'm having a
You're doing great.
Yeah.
You're doing
None of
great,
their-
sweetie.
None of their dang business if I'm talking to him or not.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, I didn't see you at lunch earlier today. He looked around anxiously. Did I say that right?
Yes.
That sounded
Yeah.
wrong. Okay.
You got it.
anxiously. Okay. As I
Anxiously?
approached, I
I
don't
got
know.
you.
It sounded so wrong.
I got you.
Yeah.
Eyes darting around before he lowered his gaze to his sketchbook. He wrote his pencil between his fingers, then looked up at me again, his eyes barely visible beneath his dark fringe.
What do you
That's
need?
hot.
What?
What did you say?
What?
That's hot.
True
Honestly, I was only half paying attention and just heard dark fringe and went, that's hot.
I just picture
True
like
though.
a puppy look when you look up, like the puppy eyes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's not where my brain went. Anyway, please ignore
Just
me.
to
I'll
give
listen
you
more
this.
carefully this time.
I held up the black folder.
I thought it was red last time.
Why'd I hold up my hand like I held up?
Wait, when did we get this folder?
Last
It-
episode,
it
like he dropped
Dropped
it.
out of
Wow,
his-
really?
Yeah.
Last episode? Wow, really?
Yeah.
Guys, genius. I never would have thought it. I meant like, when did he
I'm
drop
sorry,
it?
I know.
Oh,
He-
they like held his backpack open or something like
Just
that.
sounds like you
No,
said they killed
there
his
was that
backpack.
big bully that one of the ghosts tripped up, and then William freaked out and
Oh, yeah.
dashed off, and his folder fell.
Got it.
That's
You dropped it this morning, but I wasn't able to catch up with you in the hall.
Man, it's Sonic.
You might find this hard to believe, but the halls get pretty crowded, and it's somewhat harder for vertically challenged shorts to
Yes!
navigate.
I support that statement.
His lips curved up just slightly at that. Anyway, you weren't at lunch, so I've been waiting all day to give it back. He took the folder and placed it carefully in his backpack.
oh my god. Throat. Hello. I was like trying to speak, but I
Hello?
could not speak. I was like,
Good.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll get up and I'll go voice somewhere else, I guess. Alright.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
No problem. I studied his face, biting my lip.
I hate that William talks only with like one sentence because it's harder to do his voice with just a couple words.
He's a man of few words.
It really
As
is.
I thought. He still looked really tired. There were definitely circles under his eyes. That wasn't uncommon, but it felt like they were worse than usual. I wasn't sure if I should ask about it though.
Hey, yo,
William and I
mate,
never-
why you look so tired? Like, what? Those bags under your eyes, huh? What about them?
What about them bugs? William and I never talked outside of literature. Well, other than a few passing words if we saw each other in the club room. It wasn't like we knew each other well or anything.
We'll change that.
But
Mm-hmm.
We'll change that.
Mm-hmm.
he'd reached out to me that day. He'd reached out to me that day after I encountered that
Spriggan.
Spriggan. And even now, it meant a lot that he cared enough to do that. I just don't know how to ask if things were okay. I didn't know if it was rude or presumptuous to ask.
Me every day with my thoughts all the time.
Fair. Yeah, same. William was still looking up at me expectantly, and I figured he probably knew what I was going to ask before I asked it. Pry, are you okay? Surprisingly, he actually didn't seem to expect that question, at least judging from the look on his face.
I'm okay.
Pure fear.
That you seemed kind of quiet in class today, I was a little worried.
He's always quiet. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
wait.
Is there something wrong with you?
Oh my
You're
gosh.
too quiet. There's no need to worry about me.
Of course
late.
he'd say that.
You're our bean.
Exactly. But still. Ooh.
Oh. I always worry about my friends.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
I don't know why I said it like that, but we're gonna ignore that fact, okay?
Friendship, right, guys?
Friendship!
Friendship.
I always worry about my friends. I hate everything. I'm leaving.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Maybe not, but I can't help it. I always worry about my friends, especially if they seem sad or upset. Which you do.
Your friends?
Yo.
Yes, that doesn't include you. You don't have to seem that surprised by
I
it.
thought you said
You said doesn't. You said that doesn't include you.
You're not my friend. You're my boyfriend.
Well.
Ooh la la.
A little too fast. Slow down.
Oh, sorry. No slow burn here. I want it now. Give it to
I'm
me.
sorry to say
Sorry.
this, but Moon picked the slowest of burnt routes.
No.
You did.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean,
The only one to
I
blame is
didn't know
me.
him extremely well.
You wanted the bean, so you have the bean.
I still
You gotta
support
be
my
cautious
choice
with the beans, okay? You gotta be gentle with your approach.
You gotta tread carefully with the beans.
Just spook him off. At the very least, we were in the same club and we were both members of the paranormal community. And we both liked Shakespeare. And art.
Wow.
I had his number in my phone. That had to mean something. Ooh, she has his number?
Yes, Madison.
Maybe I was just imagining a connection there, but I was coming out of a situation where I'd felt isolated too.
Oh my goodness. You're really a kind person, Madison.
Thank you.
Madison taking it literally, not as the character.
I forgot how
Sorry, I
amazing
get
it is to
told
have
that
Madison
often.
here. It's so good.
How could you forget how amazing I am? Thank
I'm
you.
sorry!
Oh, sorry.
That's not a descriptor people usually aim at me. Lies, Madison, lies! I'm told this often. In any case, I didn't think it was kindness per se. I just didn't want to leave him alone. Ah, pity. Even if I couldn't make the things attached to him go away, it bothered me that he looked so sad and alone all the time. That was all. I mean, how long did you have to know someone to care? Not that long, in my opinion. I don't think I'm all that kind. I mean, Allie just says I'm nosy.
I don't think that's
I
true.
like how, much you're getting into this.
Well, you told me to play. You know, I was in gifted drama in elementary school.
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
Wow. I
You
can
were
tell.
Elementary school. They never got on with it when we got to middle school and high school, so I stopped.
Aw,
No, you didn't. It's right here, right now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I act out my books when I read them too. I crouched next to his desk and rested my arms on it. You can't tell me not to worry, okay? I want to make sure you're alright. I can't not worry when you miss school or look tired, even if it is just being nosy. He flushed and looked away as I smiled up at him.
Blushy lad.
Mhm.
I am okay. I mean, I'm okay.
Why are you a robot? What? I am.
He
Okay.
can't function. This cute girl's next to him.
He can't function. System error.
Oh, he's asking questions back. That's a good sign, right?
Madison's like, he's intrigued. Everyone quiet.
That's
He
always what I
said
thought.
something. Shut
My-
up.
In my real life relationship, that's what I thought.
You took an interest in me. Everyone, shut up.
Please. Alright. Are you okay too?
Me? Didn't really expect him to initiate a question.
No, the other people. He's talking to the ghost right now. Actually, like.
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, you know, tired, still sort of confused by, well, you know, all the things.
All the
But
things.
A canister of paintbrushes on the
Yes.
fly table just behind William's desk overturned, cutting me off. We both watched the brushes cascade to the floor and go whirling every which way. And there went one of the little things that made others dismiss him as weird, because no one else was back there. The canister just fell off on its own. Or
You guys
that's
don't
what it
have
looks
just-
like to us anyway.
Just falling canisters?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh.
No one's
Don't worry.
questioning, you know.
I'll
the
get
ghost.
it!
I'll get it!
Don't worry. I left his
Oh.
desk and stepped around the table, crouching to pick up the scattered paintbrushes. I wonder why this kind of thing never happens in literature.
What are you talking? She's dumb. Sorry, Madison.
What?
It does happen in literature, though. Her pencil case kept falling out of her bag. Oh, you weren't here for that. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I literally sat next to him for the better part of an hour, and the only time this stuff seemed to happen was when we were leaving. Like this morning with my book bag. If this stuff was really caused by ghosts that followed him around, it seemed like they only got annoyed if he talked to me about something other than schoolwork. Jealous brats.
Yeah, you tell those ghosts off. You tell those dead people off.
Yeah,
Well,
get
some
outta
of them
here.
aren't even dead people.
I know, but can you just like
Oh.
imagine? Is all these just like dead people that are just annoyed, being like, "Stop taking his attention from me."
That is basically what it is, though.
Yeah.
All the dead people.
Line.
That just next. That just made them seem more like pets that wanted their owner's attention than bullies out to hurt people. I set the canister back up and dropped the brushes back in, just one by one. If they're just jealous, maybe there's a way to make them, I don't know, get used to me. Then again, they weren't dogs. You probably couldn't just socialize them into being nice.
Why
I like
is
ghosts.
this entire conversation like her just looking at the ghost in the eyes and going, "Better get used to it, buddy," and just,
Get used to me, I'm gonna stick around.
yeah, not going anywhere.
Why are ghosts all about tormenting the living anyway?
They're bored.
I tried to get the brushes behind me and nearly jumped out of my skin when I saw William right there. I didn't hear you come over here.
Sorry. I wanted to help.
Oh,
You're so
he
precious.
really likes us.
Wait,
That's the
What?
that's the bar. That's the bar that hits for Madison. He offered to pick up the brushes.
you wanted to pick up something that was
Listen,
caused by his powers. Oh my gosh.
Listen, if this is in real life, this is my actual internal thought process, guys. I'm giving relatable stuff for you. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
thanks. You don't have to, though. There aren't that many.
No.
The internal debate that you could just hear in Madison's head of, "No, get down here right now."
You shouldn't have to.
Help me.
Look out! That was a
Oh,
very
what's
stab.
about the
Up
fall?
startled to see a gallon container of paint solvent tipping toward me.
Yay.
Probably should have dodged, but my brain hadn't quite caught up with the fact that I was about to get an unwanted shower of orangey solvent all over my leather jacket.
Sounds fun.
But that's not quite what happened. The can suddenly jerked awkwardly to the right just before turning on its side.
Telekinesis.
The tidal wave of solvent landed about a foot from where I was crouching instead.
The liquid sound is uncomfortable. Anyone else?
It's gone now. It's fine.
Wait, there's sounds?
There's
Do you not
sounds
hear
in
the
the
game?
Yes, there's sounds in this game, Madison.
Yeah.
Wait,
Have you
It's
been?
gone now.
There's
No.
music and everything in this game, Madison.
I don't hear it.
Do you not have your
There's nothing
Discord
right now.
volume on?
No, there's no sound right
wait.
now.
Well, there's no sound right now, but I'll get to when there's music.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, nope, guess not.
Well,
Well. The can struck a stack of watercolor pans that teetered precariously for a few painful seconds before they went spilling everywhere. Several of those crashed into a stand of markers that fell off the table, sending its contents scattering on the floor.
Do you hear it now?
Oh, I heard it!
yay!
At first I thought one of you dropped something.
No. I mean, that's not the most random thought to have, but no.
The force of the markers falling caused several canvases stacked to one side to slide forward as well.
Man, the butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
It was like watching a rainbowy avalanche of art supplies, and I was just watching it, wondering why the solvent the can didn't have a lid on it, as I listened to the soft glug 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 of the orange solvent slowly pouring out onto the drop cloth.
Is no one trying to stop these things from falling?
No,
Like, is
they're
everyone just sitting
with
there watching? Like,
I mean, have
They
you ever
grab
seen
their
that happen in
popcorn
like
and eat it.
classrooms where people just watch things fall and they're just like, well, that happened.
but like, no one thought to try to catch something?
Maybe they're not near
No.
it. This is in the back of the classroom after all.
Oh, all of it?
Yeah.
I thought we were kind of just having a domino cascade
No,
effect all
don't
throughout
you
the
remember they're
classroom.
introverts? They both sit in the back. Moon.
You're so right. Introverts for the win.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It was the overpowering smell of oranges that finally snapped me out of it. Oh, shoot. I jumped up and grabbed the can, righting it quickly. But most of the damage had been done by that point. There was a puddle of solvent under the table, watercolor pans everywhere, oozing rainbow goop into the solvent, markers everywhere, and a messy pile of canvases that I really needed to pick up before the rainbow goop got to them.
The rainbow goop.
The rainbow goop. Well,
The
then.
rainbow goop.
Wow.
Oh.
I tensed at the sound of the teacher's voice. Uh-oh.
What on earth? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Apologies.
Not only was Miss Terrell standing right behind us with a look of displeasure on her face, but everyone else in class was staring as well. Miss Terrell, I'm so sorry. The paintbrushes fell and, well... I gestured helplessly to the mess. Miss Terrell was pretty cool usually, but really, just about anyone would be frustrated by the art-pocalypse at the back of the class.
Wait, that's such a good word.
Yeah, it is.
I told you.
She just sighed softly.
The writing in this game, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. William stood slowly as well, eyes glued to the ground.
It was my fault. I'll clean it all up. Must think of teacher voice.
Very well, William. You know where everything is.
Thank you.
Got you.
Wait, what? She was just going to accept that? It wasn't even his fault, though. The way that can had jerked to the right like that was definitely not natural. I mean, I did understand that he couldn't exactly blame the mess on a ghost, which was almost definitely the culprit. And since they were attached to him, maybe he felt responsible. But he couldn't take the blame like that.
Oh.
I'll help clean it up.
Yeah. I support that. Wolves?
Cry studying her little... Oh. It was my fault! I'll clean it up! Don't mind me!
Yeah, that one.
I heard none, sorry.
I wasn't
multitasking right now. Uno momento.
So instead of I'll help clean up is it was my fault. I'll clean it myself.
Wait, what was just said right before it?
You guys said I'll clean it up. Not this one.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I know, I don't get it either. Moop.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to be like...
Actually, it was my fault. William and Miss Terrell both looked surprised at that declaration. I just shot William a determined smile. Thanks for covering for me, but it's okay. I looked up at the teacher again and took a deep breath. The canister of brushes fell over on its own while I was talking to William at his desk. I came to pick the brushes up and I guess knocked the table leg with my elbow or something that sent the watercolor pans everywhere, and, well, it was kind of an unstoppable ARTVALANCH after that. Though to be fair, someone left the cap off the solvent, which didn't help.
Me.
ARTVALANCH?
Yeah, very rainbowy. Well, oh,
that's
I
not
read that
you.
yeah,
Shut
I
up,
read that
Madison. While I
saw the
appreciate
M.
your
Sorry.
creative description, Madison, please kindly shut up.
I will be dismissed. See y'all next time. I'll get it cleaned up right away. And I'm really sorry.
Just be quick about it, please.
Will do.
Everyone else to your seats.
As the class returned to their desks, Miss Terrell started outlining the day's assignment from the front of the class. William and I were left alone at the back of the room, thankfully.
Oh, right. I haven't talked in so long.
Yeah.
What are you doing? That wasn't your...
I cut him off before he could finish that.
I can never talk in this game.
Yeah, shut up. Everybody said just shut up today, okay?
It was my fault. Even if I assumed his entourage was to blame, and I was certain they were, if they were being bratty because of me daring to have a conversation with him, then it was my fault. End of story. I wasn't letting him take the blame for some bratty ghost gang being jealous twits.
But
Nope.
I'll clean.
I'll clean. You should go to your desk. I got this. Oh, I'm winking! Brave girl!
Yeah.
Look at her. He hesitated, clearly not wanting to leave me to it. I shot him a bright smile as I went to raid the paper towel supply in the corner cabinet.
Oh. William! Very long space between them. Take your seat and get started on the assignment, please. Why is there such a long space between them?
Reinforcements. I could only imagine that William was far too used to cleaning up after his companions. I wasn't going to let it happen this time. Ooh, romantic. He reluctantly retreated back to his desk as I returned with a large roll of paper towels to clean the solvent. I was so grateful Miss Terrell had the nice, absorbent kind and not the scratchy brown things they had in the bathrooms.
Yo, mood, that is such...
So
Oh,
true.
that's so real.
I carefully sopped up the solvent and goopy watercolors. Good thing she uses the non-toxic stuff. Still, I had a feeling my hands were going to smell like orange oil for the rest of the day, and non-toxic or not, it would have been terrible if it landed on me. I dumped the paper towels in a wastebasket and restacked the canvases. What I didn't get was, if his ghost did the whole thing to bully me because I was talking to him, why had the solvents shifted to the side like that? It would have definitely given me a good dousing if it hadn't moved.
Girl, he saved you. Girl, come on, pick these things up. Girl.
What are you saying?
It's like, girl, like her thought process, like he clearly moved the paint bucket out of the way.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
second, like, come
Which
on.
I assume that's why they'd been planning. That's what they had been planning. Maybe they had an attack of conscience at the last minute? Do ghosts have consciousness? Then again, who could guess why spirits would do anything at all? Definitely not me. I gathered up all the scattered watercolor pans and chased down the markers, amazed at how far those stupid things rolled.
So true.
That is actually, that's
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
Really is. I probably look like a moron all over the... Okay, hold on. What is happening with my... No, my sound is... Everything's cutting out.
Oh.
Ooh, do you hear that?
I heard that too.
Okay, it's not me.
It's
Okay.
wolves.
What?
Uh,
Do I have to reshare the thing?
Ooh,
Maybe.
there's like a clicking
it's hurting
sound.
me. It's hurting me.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Sorry.
It's okay. Not your fault. It just started up.
Okay. We good? Is it good now?
I think so. I don't
Okay.
hear it now.
I'm good for right now.
Mm-hmm.
We good?
Yeah,
I
we're
probably
good for
look
right
like a
now.
moron crawling all over the class to track them down. By the time I got everything picked up and stacked neatly again, it was a good 15 minutes into class. Then Miss Terrell had me take out the garbage bag full of solvent-soaked paper towels. Not that I blamed her. The orange smell was giving me a headache, too.
Which is
Class
great.
was... Yeah.
That's
Class
what I
was
took out of
half-
it.
Yeah, for real, though. Class was half over by the time I was done. Hey, you missed out on class.
Hey.
I barely managed to get started on the art assignment before the bell rang.
But it's art.
Oh, yeah, no, that actually sucks. I slid my books into my locker carefully. One notebook somehow managed to pop out and fall to the floor anyway, because apparently gravity hated me today. I sighed and picked it up, placing it back in my locker with everything else. Shutting the door, I rubbed at my eyes tiredly. So glad the day is nearly over. I hope you washed your hands. I wrinkled my nose at the smell of oranges wafted to me. I'd washed my hands 4 times since art, and the smell still wouldn't go away. I looked down the hall toward the school library, contemplating my free period.
To wash your hands more?
Yeah.
Like what?
Take a bath in the sink. All last week and the start of this week, I've been spending my free period in the library reading or studying, but it's not like that was required. I could go anywhere I wanted, even home. What? If I'd had a car, you can go home?
Why haven't you been going home?
If I'd had a car. Maybe I should try to go to the club room today instead. I thought she meant the club. I don't know.
Let's go to the club at like 1 in the afternoon.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I usually didn't go up until it was actually time for club activities, and I use that term loosely since it didn't seem like there was actually official club activities this time of year. Allie and a lot of the other club members were busy helping the agency prepare for Samhain.
Samhain.
Apparently,
I
What?
know, it's a really
Halloween.
weird word.
It's Halloween.
It's pronounced Samhain.
Samhain?
Yes. I know.
Halloween.
I know. It's Halloween.
I know
It's
what it is.
Halloween.
I know what it is. But Samhain?
Yes.
What were you
those-
saying?
Samhain.
Champagne. That sounds like champagne.
Samhain.
Oh.
But that is those letters are. No,
I know. I know.
what-
English is annoying, but it is Samhain.
Yeah.
You can still call it Samhain though. That doesn't stop Moon from calling
Champagne.
something in CP calamari. So like, you know,
Oh yeah, what's calamari?
Caldera. You
What even
refuse
is
to
that?
say you refuse. It's the name of the night order.
Oh yeah, it's the calamari nights.
You just don't. You refuse to say the name.
Mm-hmm. You should really join us for some CP one day.
Anyways, but for the viewers, it is pronounced Samhain. If I am wrong, feel free to correct me, because this is just
Halloween.
how I...
Halloween.
Apparently, several of them were official interns at the office there, so they got to do a lot of errands and legwork for the agents. Allie still hadn't fully explained what preparing for Halloween entailed, but I did know that some kind of surge of magic energy led to a sharp increase in paranormal activity around the holiday. Their work had something to do with that. Regardless, it meant that I was usually left alone during the actual club time, at least for the time being. I spent my time up there buried in books, ostensibly?
Yes.
Okay. Researching my Fae origins, and searching for any hint of what may have occurred 5 years ago to cause Spencer's partial blindness and my selective amnesia.
Oh yeah, we have that problem.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We have
Me
plot
too,
too.
girl.
Me
Me too.
We have plot too. Is my favorite.
Wow. No luck yet, honestly, but if I went up there during my free period, I could probably get in some extra research time instead of just relying on the 1 hour after school. Why do you only have 1 hour after school? What are you doing?
It's her club time.
Oh, I thought she meant like at home. Considering the lack of general progress I'd been making on that front, I could use it. I reached the bottom of the stairs and peered up the stairwell. No one in sight, as usual. I started up. I didn't mind the reading I was having to do. It was actually interesting in a way, learning about all sorts of trolls, goblins, and pixies. All sorts of other things I'd never thought of as real, yet there were now various topics of research. Sorry. It was cool to a certain point, but there was always a bit of anxiety lurking at the back of my mind. I didn't really know how to describe it.
Just, oh, pixie
Just
trolls,
the
goblins,
yawn
girl.
mid-sentence, and then just
If I-
kept going.
Oh, do you want me to stop and go sleep after that?
Yeah, I want you to fall asleep and then come back in
Alright.
5 hours.
Good night, guys.
Wait, no, stop, keep going.
Good night.
I'd spent so much time convincing myself that my past disappearances were just a freak occurrence or something, that Spencer's eye injury had nothing to do with me. And
Why
now,
did it,
well,
for some reason, I wasn't paying that close attention, and I read eye injury, and I was like, ah, yes, when we punched him in the face,
No.
when we decked him.
Honestly, her brother, I would be like, yeah.
Honestly, would do, but that was not the injury we were talking about.
Yeah.
But then,
I forgot all this.
Oh, you weren't here.
I don't think you were here
Yeah,
for
you weren't
it.
here.
Oh, that's fair.
You have a pass. I have a dumb brain, so.
I'm
That's
the
fair.
encyclopedia that is consulted when needed.
Yeah, of course.
The encyclopedia that is consulted. I just broke something. No. Okay.
Good.
And and now, well, having to face the possibility of that being completely wrong. Um.
I'm sorry, my
What
computer.
happened?
My computer just was like, we need an update. I'm like,
Right now. Right here.
Right now.
I was like,
Right
remind
now.
me tomorrow.
Right now.
No.
So sorry.
Right now.
Hold on. Okay. And now,
No,
well,
I'm
having
not
to face
holding.
my computer was not loading.
Read.
Okay. Possibility of that being completely wrong, having to face the possibility that the rumors were actually on the right track. It was tough. And the club members were nice, all of them. They were accepting, encouraging, and interested in what I was doing. But that was kind of the problem.
Even Mark, girl? Are you sure about that one?
Yeah, wait, no, Mark is the worst.
Which one's Mark?
Don't hurt my boy like that.
The blonde vampire who's just a jerk to us.
The better version.
The
of
one who
Edward
doesn't
Cullen.
look like a Mark, but his name is Mark for some reason.
Ah.
Yes, you remember.
Ah.
I know you don't.
No, I don't.
It's okay.
It's fine. Having them constantly asking about my research and just kind of involved in all this was stressful. I wasn't used to people being involved in my business. Much less this particular business. Last time people got involved, it hadn't gone well. It was hard to forget all that old anxiety and just let people in this time because apparently, in this community, this sort of thing was normal.
Yep.
I paused midway up and wondered if I should just go back down to the regular library for now. But no, I really needed some extra reading time. My research wasn't going anywhere. I mean, it had only been a week, but I had nothing to show for a week of reading on fairies. I was trying to focus on specific topics, like fairies and blindness, fairies and amnesia. So is she a fairy?
That is the theory currently,
No.
yes.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh.
That is the running theory.
Oh.
It wasn't told to us before
if
that.
we think
really.
back to the title of this game, everybody.
I understand the title and I understand where this is going, but like it's never explicitly said in the game.
I know, my apologies.
Madison, do you understand where this is going?
I don't think
she's
she knows
gonna-
what changelings
Do you know what a
are.
changeling is?
She's gonna change.
Do you know what a changeling is?
Weren't they in My Little Pony?
Well, yes,
What?
but no. We're talking about the fairy.
We're talking about like, yeah, fairy lore changelings.
No.
We'll learn. It's
Okay.
okay. The game will tell her eventually.
But it's actually already told us.
That's
Can
true.
I say? Okay, Madison, changelings are basically like, I can't remember why, but for some reason, like when certain children are born of like the fairies or the fae, they're switched out for a human child. And so they're raised in the human world.
Oh.
And then in like some myths, like then they'll like disappear back into like the fae realm
reason
and like
for
return to their
that-
people.
Actually,
It depends on
I've
the
heard of
myth
that before.
for
You know what?
the
I'm not
reason
gonna say
why.
the reason. The game will tell you later.
Okay. Fairies and getting lost in the woods for 2 weeks, then returning out of the blue, and how could that ruin one's relationships with siblings, thus turning them into paranoid bullies? You know, it kind of reminds me of The Cool Prince.
The what?
Oh, the book.
Yeah.
I haven't read it.
The what?
I
please?
think they had something like that. I can't
The
remember.
Cruel Prince.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah,
read that.
Holly Black.
Sorry, you're talking to the
Some-
wrong people apparently.
Apparently, you guys have never read like half the books that I've read.
I know.
That's why we're
I-
doing the whole
And-
channel.
It's almost
Yeah.
like
It's almost like
we
there's
have a
point to
whole
this.
channel. dedicated
What,
to
we
this.
do? Wow, make sure you like and follow, guys.